What's up, everybody? It is your boy Baddog here with another New York Yankee video. As always, thank you for clicking on the video. Always appreciated. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. Ring a ding, 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 ding the bell. That way you know when I make a video like this or go live for another atrocity, which is the New York Yankees. I'll be live tonight, 9:30. Yankees take on the A's. Going to have a little fun with my new soundboard. So hopefully you guys and girls will tune in for that. We'll have some fun regardless. I'm on vacation. I want to do some Yankee games. We're going to do the one tonight. We're going to do the one tomorrow afternoon. And hopefully I can get one in there with my guy Pete this weekend at some point. I mean, I don't know how many times we got to say this. I mean, the Yankee offense is just absolutely, it's embarrassing. It's utterly humiliating. And they get beat by the Oakland Athletics, a team with 20 wins. 20 wins. They're 20-60. But, of course, they outdo the Yankees 2-1. Because the Yankees, as always is the case, don't score any runs unless they hit a home run. Josh Donaldson homers again. 7 homers for Josh Donaldson. 9 base hits the entire year. The entire year has 9 base hits, and in every game that man has hit a home run, the Yankees have lost. So his home runs are completely and utterly meaningless. As a matter of fact, I saw a stat today, I think it was Yank Central on Instagram, had a stat that the Yankees have not had a win in a game that Josh Donaldson's had a base hit since opening day. So he is completely useless. I don't know what there is to say. The Yankees have a team batting average of .228, and since the last time I complained about their offense, which it seems like it's every day, their on-base percentage was actually over 300. It's now down all the way to .296. The only team in the major leagues with a worse on-base percentage than the Yankees is the Chicago White Sox. I talked about before. The 1968 Yankees are the only team, I believe it's the only team, if not, it's the last team that had an on-base percentage of under 300. And again, you have to equate for 450 at-bats by pitchers in 1968. This is absolutely historically bad. And I heard either Ryan Rucco or somebody on Yes Network say the same thing. It is a historically poor Yankee team when it comes on base percentage. It doesn't make any sense to me. I went off the other day right at the beginning, the second game that the Yankees played the Rangers, because the Rangers had the same exact lineup, except for instead of Mitch Garver in the lineup, it was Robbie Grossman. But Garver hit 7th, Grossman hit 7th, and everybody else, those other 8 positions were the same players, the same position, the same batting lineup. The Yankees change it every freaking day. And I do not understand the thought process behind this. I don't understand the analytics behind it because the Yankees don't understand analytics if this is an analytical thing that they're doing. These guys are playing out of position. They never know where the hell they're batting when they come to the park for game day. They don't know if they're in the lineup or not in the lineup. Some of them make an excuse to these players. They suck. They are what they are. They can't hit at all. They have a terrible approach to the plate. They try to pull everything out of the park for a home run. They're opening up their hips. They're dipping their shoulder. They're popping up. They're hitting weak ground balls. They strike out a million times. It's a horrible approach. I am not a batting coach. I am not a major league ball player, obviously. Okay, I never got past high school baseball, but I do know if you're going to hit the ball, you have to keep your hands back, you keep your hips tucked, and you come through the ball. You don't expend your energy. You don't fly open, because as soon as you fly your hips open, you're done. All your energy is gone. Your approach is to stay back through, keep your hands back and stay back through the box and take that approach of hitting the ball back up through the box into the opposite field. Let the ball travel deep so you see it. It doesn't mean you're not going to pull it. It doesn't mean you're not going to hit it hard. But that should always be your approach, is up the middle and to the opposite gap. It should never be to yank the ball. Pete has mentioned this a number of times. The fact that the Yankees hit home runs, the fact that their averages are so low, speaks that they're guessing on every freaking pitch. They're guessing. And guys like DJ LeMahieu, Josh Johnson, these guys who have no bat speed left, that's what they're doing. They're just preparing for the fastball. They think every pitch is a fastball, and they have to cheat in order to get the bat around. And when you do that, you hit 125. You're down to 230. With DJ LeMahieu 4 years ago was a 360 hitter for us, and all of a sudden he's down to a 230 hitter. And when the bat speed goes, that's kind of the end of a player. So perhaps it's their approach, perhaps it's a hitting coach. I don't know. But there needs to be a change made. Okay, one way or the other. And I'm not talking about every day, let's change a lineup. Let's put these guys out of position. How about Aaron Boone, the idiot that he is? How about you make a lineup one night and you stay with it? Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. How about 2 nights in a row, same players are in there? We don't need to rest players. It's June. Okay, you don't need to rest players. You don't need to rest Gleyber Torres. I don't even like Gleyber Torres, but you don't need to rest him. He's what, 25? Pretty sure he can survive. How the hell did all these guys in the 80s, the 70s, 80s, 90s, how did they survive playing 160 games a year? And still manage to hit 300 with power, make the Hall of Fame. How did they do it? How are they able to play all those games a year? How are they able to survive a grueling schedule of 162 games by playing 158 of them or 160 of them? Now, nowadays, we got to give them 20 days. Oh, we got to give them 1 day off a week. Regardless, I am out of answers. I am out of solutions. I'm out of questions. I don't think this thing can be fixed. Like I said, you got to start firing the batting coach. Aaron Judge's batting coach is not the Yankees batting coach. It's pretty funny. And Aaron Judge is the only guy that can hit worth a damn. They experiment with Volpe on a consistent basis. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with letting Volpe get his major league playing time and get acclimated to the major leagues. I'm fine with that. But you should be doing that for all the prospects across the board. Esteban Florial should be up here in the major leagues. I had a guy in the last video when I asked where the hell Esteban Florial is, he says, he had plenty of opportunities in the major leagues to make it. No, he didn't. He's had 54 bats in the major leagues. That is not enough opportunity at all. At all. Not even close. 54 bats in 3 years in the major leagues, not even close to getting a shot. And if he can't hit, hey, at least he can field. Why is he not up? Why is Peraza not? Peraza is hurt, but why is he not up? Let Peraza, Cabrera, get Austin Wells up here. Let's see what these kids can do. You need to throw this season away. You ain't winning a championship. But if you're Brian Cashman and your whole goal is let's just make the wild card, then you got a chance because, again, Major League Baseball is letting 15 teams in each league get into the wild card now. Not quite because there's 15 teams in each league, but you get my point. They're just allowing more and more. Let's throw more teams in the wild card. Let's make it like the NBA. Let's just make like 70% of league gets into the playoffs. It's stupid. And this Yankee team is not a championship caliber team. It might not even be a wild card caliber team. And maybe that's what the Yankees need. Maybe they need to lose 4-6 to the A's and the Cardinals on this road trip to have some changes done. I don't know what Hal Steinbrenner looks at, man. Hal Steinbrenner, I don't know what Yankee fans are mad at. Because you don't watch the game, bro. You don't watch the game, Hal. If you have to ask that question why Yankee fans are mad at the team, then you don't know baseball, you don't follow the pulse of the team, you don't know the pulse of the fan base, you don't know your old man. God rest his soul. George Steinbrenner would have never in a million years put up with the embarrassment that they field every night. This is a team with a $300 million payroll. $300 million, one of the highest payrolls in baseball. And this is the trash that they trot out there night after night after night after night. And somehow they're trying to sell it to us Yankee fans. That, this team's going to turn it around. This is a World Series caliber team. And Michael Kay slurping up Josh Johnson. Just wait till Josh Johnson gets back. Josh Johnson this, Josh Johnson that. Josh Johnson is a freaking guy that runs into a ball once in a blue moon and loses when he hits a home run. That's what Josh Donaldson is. That's all he is. And that's what a lot of these players are. They don't build rallies. They don't manufacture runs. They don't make contact. They don't play fundamental baseball. They don't try. They don't hustle. They don't field. They don't do anything. All they do on a regular basis is go out there, embarrass themselves, and collect a paycheck. It is very difficult to watch. Very difficult to watch. And I know. I make a lot of these videos. What do you want me to say? This is what the team is. There is no fixing it. Unless they take a major overhaul and get rid of half these players in this lineup, either DFA them, trade them, send them down, whatever the hell you got to do, I don't know. Bring some of these, inject some youth into this freaking lineup, inject some kind of excitement into this lineup, something, because something needs to change. Something needs to change. It's nothing quite like watching a Yankee baseball game in Oakland where there's about 6,000 people watching it at 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and you're watching the two worst hitting teams in the league as far as batting average goes. It's disgraceful, and it is painful to watch it. The A's are one thing. The A's don't even want to be there. They're trying to get the hell out of there. The fans can't stand it. That's a disaster. They have no money. Their owner's cheap. Our guys spend money. We have money. And they don't know what the hell to do with it. That's the problem. That is the big time problem. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. Again, I'll be live tonight. You can come by and watch the horror show with me. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, it's the guy, the Baddog Dizzle. I'm out. Peace.